Hello and g'day from the Blue Mountains, a while west of Sydney in Australia. And today I'm here to ride what I believe has to be the most tenacious heritage railway in the world. Welcome to the Zig Zag Railway.
Before we begin, let's take a look at the history of the railway. The Zig Zag Railway opened in 1869 as part of the main western line between Sydney and Lithgow through the Blue Mountains. It was the best way at the time to get across the mountains. However, the steep gradients and the need to reverse at top points made it inconvenient. It closed in 1910 after tunnels were dug so that the main line could bypass it. It reopened as a heritage railway in 1975. Interestingly, it uses a different gauge to the rest of New South Wales, instead using the same gauge as Queensland. Yes, different Australian states use different gauges, and yes, it is super inconvenient. So you may wonder why I call this the most tenacious heritage railway in the world. Well, for over 10 years this railway has had just about everything go wrong for it, and has still managed to come out the other side. In 2012, some safety issues were detected, forcing the railway to close for a few months, but it was expected to reopen in October 2013. However, the Australian Army was conducting explosive tests which sparked some of the worst bushfires in New South Wales history. These fires decimated the railway, destroying much of the old rolling stock and costing millions of dollars in damages. An absolutely devastating event. It looked to many like the railway would never reopen. However, the volunteers never gave up hope and worked tirelessly to rebuild, combating vandals, stormed, and misinformed reviews on Google along the way. The railway was set to be back on its feet in 2019 and another bushfire, this time an escaped backburn, another case of human error. This one wasn't as bad as the last one, as the historic sections were mostly spared, but it did still cause some damage, and the ensuing lockdown in 2020 didn't help either. However, this still wasn't the end of the line for the railway, and this time, after a lot of restoration works, the Zig Zag Railway really did reopen on the 27th of May 2023, to much celebration from enthusiasts and locals alike. It only ran on weekends initially, but even more than a year later, days are regularly booked out, and they now also run on Fridays. I can hardly think of a better success story than this. Anyway, let's check out the railway itself, shall we?
It is Australian winter up here, and we just got proof of that. It started snowing, just a little bit, not very much, but still, the fact it's snowing in the mountains. So be prepared for that if you come here from British summer to Australian winter. Okay, it really doesn't show on camera, but it is snowing. I promise. Yep, here it is. This is the snow. It is coming down. It's hard to see, but if I focus on my fleece, there it is. You'll see the snowflakes landing on me. I can hear the train. Right, I've got to get on the train now, so I'm not going to say very much on the journey. I'm just going to be recording the view, so I'll probably see you at bottom points. And you're waiting for me to say it? Let's go!
From this point, we begin our descent into Lithgow Valley.
Just entered the tunnel outside Clarence. They've turned the lights on, but they didn't always used to have these.
To sit here and to look black.
The Zig Zag Railway was built between 1866 and 1869 as part of the railway from Sydney to Bathurst. When the railway was being constructed, surveyors marking the route discovered that conventional railway design just wouldn't be practical. Being that you see on the right-hand side
So we've all got off at top points. The loco here decouples and then goes around to the other side to keep going. We've got to be here for about 10 minutes, so let's watch that happen. Whoa! Whoa! Very windy up here, but you can't complain about views like this. Wow! Very big gap between the train and the platform there. Over here at Clarence, you can find a souvenir shop and a cafe. So I'm gonna go check this out after I finish filming this. One thing to note is that I am at Clarence. That's the top of the railway. You want to come here if you're coming by car, and you go from Clarence to the bottom points and back. However, if you're coming by train, you go to Zig Zag, which is a request stop on Transport for New South Wales, and you come up here to Clarence and then back to bottom points. So that was the Zig Zag Railway. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me on my favourite heritage railway in the world, and probably the most tenacious as well. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you to all the patrons and YouTube members, and I'll see you in the next one.